So I was never one of those people that had great social skills or could just walk into any room and instantly become the center of attention. In fact, I was quite the opposite. I struggled with shyness, awkwardness, and I had no idea how to carry a conversation. Yet despite my lack of experience and my insecurities, there was this burning desire within me to improve. I wanted to become the guy who could confidently speak up in meetings, engage anyone in a conversation, and command respect and attention wherever I went. It was this burning desire that led me to take action and train myself to become a more confident speaker. And since then, I have learned so much about what it takes to become a confident speaker and how to do it fast. So in today's video, I will share with you exactly how I trained myself to speak more confidently. Now, before we dive in, let me tell you a quick story. One time during one of my corporate training classes, I asked the participants to get into pairs and practice some role-playing exercises. Now, one of the participants, let's call him Joe, was incredibly shy and he was really struggling to participate in the exercise. He was mumbling, he was avoiding eye contact, and he was generally just really uncomfortable with the whole thing. So I pulled Joe aside after the exercise, and I told him that he needed to project his voice, make eye contact, and be more assertive. And you know what Joe said to me? He said, "I can't do that. I am just not a confident person." And I remember thinking to myself at the time, you know what, Joe might be right. Maybe some people are just not cut out to be confident speakers, and that's just how it is. But then I started thinking about myself, and I realized that I used to be just like Joe, if not even worse. Yet I didn't have the excuse of saying, I am just not a confident person. Instead, I chose to take action, and I trained myself to become the confident speaker that I am today. And guess what? If I can do it, so can Joe, and so can you. Now, I want you to really think about what I just said. You can train yourself to become a confident speaker. It's not something that you were born with. It's not something that you just magically have. It's a skill that you can develop and improve upon over time. So let's talk about the 3 steps that I took to train myself to speak more confidently. 1. I started with my self-talk. This is something that I learned from a book called Talk Like Ted by Carmine Gallo. According to Gallo, one of the biggest differences between great speakers and non-great speakers is their use of self-talk. That is the internal dialogue that we have with ourselves. Great speakers have a strong, positive inner voice that supports them and encourages them, while non-great speakers often have a negative, self-doubting inner voice. The first step to improving your speaking skills is to start paying attention to your own self-talk. What are you saying to yourself when you are getting ready to speak? Are you telling yourself that you can do it, or are you telling yourself that you are going to mess up? Once you start paying attention to your self-talk, you can start to challenge the negative thoughts and replace them with positive affirmations. For example, if you find yourself thinking, I am so nervous, say to yourself, I am excited. Or if you find yourself thinking, what if I mess up? Say to yourself, I have prepared well and I am going to do great. 2. I joined a public speaking group. Now you may be thinking, okay, this is obvious. Of course, if you want to become a better speaker, you should join a public speaking group. But let me tell you, it's not as simple as it sounds. There is one public speaking group in particular that I want to shout out here, and that is Toastmasters International. I was a member of Toastmasters for several years, and I absolutely loved it. Toastmasters is a fantastic organization that provides a supportive and encouraging environment to practice your public speaking skills. They have a structured program that helps you to gradually improve, and they also provide you with constructive feedback from other members. If you are serious about becoming a better speaker, I highly recommend that you check out Toastmasters. And number 3, I recorded myself. One of the best ways to improve your speaking skills is to record yourself, and then listen back to the recording. This allows you to identify areas where you can improve, and also compare your progress over time. I remember doing this a lot when I was first starting out. I would record myself speaking, and then I would listen back to the recording, and I would make notes on areas where I could improve. Then I would go out and practice again, record myself again, listen to the recording, and I would repeat this process until I was happy with the results. Now there are 3 additional things that I want to share with you that have been super helpful to me on my journey to becoming a more confident speaker. No, one is to read books on the topic. There are so many great books out there on public speaking and communication skills that can help you to improve. Some of my favorites include Crucial Conversations, How to Win Friends and Influence People, and The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. No, 2 is to attend workshops or classes. There are so many great workshops and classes out there on topics like public speaking, communication skills, and leadership skills that can help you to improve. If you really want to invest in yourself and your development, consider hiring a coach or consultant to help you. A good coach or consultant can provide you with personalized guidance and support and can help you to develop a plan to achieve your goals. Now let me tell you a quick story about how these 3 steps and my 3 bonus tips helped me to transform from being a shy, awkward guy to a more confident speaker. Early in my career, I was struggling to find my voice and make an impact in meetings. I was always so nervous that I would end up mumbling and not really saying much at all. But I knew that I needed to improve if I wanted to be taken seriously in my career. So I decided to take action. I started with self-talk, and I began affirming positive statements to myself before important meetings. I joined a public speaking group, and I started practicing my speaking skills. And I also recorded myself during my presentations at work. And then I would review the recordings afterwards. All of this took time and effort, but slowly but surely, I started to see improvements. I became more articulate and confident in my speaking style. I started to enjoy public speaking, and it actually became one of my strengths. And guess what? It wasn't just my colleagues and clients that noticed my improved speaking skills. I started getting opportunities to present at conferences and to lead workshops. And I even did some television interviews. All because I dared to take action and train myself to become a better speaker. It has been an incredible journey, and I am still learning and growing as a speaker to this day. So now I want to ask you, what are you waiting for? Start today. Start with small steps, and over time you will see improvements. It won't be easy. It will require dedication and persistence, but the results will be worth it. I promise you that. We love reading your comments and responding to them as much as possible. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.